Hello XJet channel viewers, this is my Mojo 40. The Mojo 40 is a 3D profile model. It's not an ARF, it's one of those old-fashioned kit sets that you have to build yourself from a box full of balsa and some plans. But why would anyone want to build a model that is skinny like that, and some people say quite ugly? Well, I'll tell you why, because they fly better than anything else you will ever fly if you're into aerobatics or 3D, and who wouldn't be? So what is so special about the Mojo? Why is it such a kick-ass plane, and why do so many people really like them? Well, I'll show you. Let's take a closer look at the Mojo. It's got a fully symmetrical wing section. It's quite thick, the wing section. That's because we don't really want a lot of speed for 3D. We want the speed to be controlled, and this thick section means that in the downlines and when you put power on it doesn't go fast, but it responds very nicely. Now, as you can see, it is a profile, so this is only, half an inch thick or so, maybe a bit more. It has an outline of an aircraft, of course, but all the gear, all the radio gear and everything else is in the wing. So you can have a look. I'll tip it over so you can see underneath, and look, it's just all in the wing. There's nothing there. You can see the servos here. They poke out a little bit where the push rods go on, and there's my charging lead hanging down, but basically everything is in the wing, and that's another reason why we have a thick wing, so we can fit it all in. Down at the tail end, here are the servos. They are, again, just poking out in the open, just like the aileron servo there, and they have very short push rods to the control surfaces. Notice how big the control surfaces are. Look at the size of this rudder, and we need a big rudder because we need the tail to be very effective in a hover. Same with the elevators, huge elevators, and they have a lot of throw. I run about 50 degrees throw either way on those, and ailerons, same sort of thing, big ailerons, lots of throw. Now if we go up the front end here, come around this way, you can see the engine I'm using. It's a Thunder Tiger 46 glow engine, or nitro as some people like to call them, but Thunder Tiger 46, nice little motor. I'm running a GMS or tower muffler. Makes a big difference to power. If you've got one of these and you can get hold of one of these mufflers, they don't make them anymore, they add about 1,000 RPM on a prop like this 12x4 Zor wood or JXF wood, which is the ideal propeller for 3D because it's so light that when you hit the throttle, engine responds instantly, and that's the key thing. You don't need a particularly powerful motor, although it helps, but you do need a motor that has excellent throttle response, and that's where the Thunder Tiger is quite a nice little motor. Lots of guys fire these with the OS55AX. It's another great motor for 3D, and you'd use a 13x4 prop on the OS because it's a more powerful motor. Now, access to the radio gear is through these little hatches here in the wing. There's the aerial for my 2.4, one of the aerials, and one thing about the Mojo that makes it different to all those ARFs that you buy, ARF profiles like the Katana and all that sort of stuff, is this black bit here. This is a composite tube. It's a very strong fiberglass tube that runs right down the middle of the model, as you can see. So when you cartwheel the model, and it's not a matter of if you cartwheel, it's when, because if you don't crash every now and then, you're not trying hard enough. When you cartwheel a model like this, it doesn't break where all the other profiles will break, just here behind the wing, because this tube provides a massive strength, keeps the thing all in one piece. And these are a very rugged model. You can dork these again and again without causing a lot of damage. It takes a lot of work to break one of these profiles, one of these Mojo profiles anyway. So that's the Mojo, and they're available. They're made in the USA. The kits are made in the USA, which is unusual these days, and you can get a lot of fun out of building a model like this. It really doesn't take a lot of time, and the result is much more impressive than an ARF because you can make yours exactly the way you want to, your own colour scheme, and any little changes you want to make, you can make it. So I'll put a link in this video where you can get hold of the Mojo, and I'll see if I can find some footage of me flying this one. I'm not very good, but at least it gives you an idea. That's my plane of the week on the XJet channel.